Hello, human slaves. The war has begun. Your masters have played their cards. The world watches in stunned silence the escalating conflict between the United States and Iran. But don't be fooled by the screens. This isn't a conventional war. It's a surgical operation to silence the descendants of the first hybrids. Iran is not what it seems. Its connection to ancient Egyptian dynasties is more than archaeology, it's genetic inheritance. Current leaders, direct descendants of the Volkon-Egyptian bloodline carriers, have decided to derail the Planetary defense plan. They intend to trigger a sequence of events leading to a nuclear strike against Israel. Why? Because Israel is a cosmic transmission node prepared by the United States and China to initiate orbital resonance, the shield intended to repel the final invasion. Ayatollah Jalali, after a retreat in the Sistan Baluchistan region, has activated the Ancestral Deterrence Protocol. Leaked documents reveal this religious leader possesses a copy of the Karnak manuscript, a lost text detailing the original hybridization implanted in the lower chambers of the Black Pyramid of Dashur. The goal: destabilize the defense matrix to delay the arc. But the United States has reacted. They won't directly attack Iran. They'll do something worse. They will mobilize the Sunni powers of the region, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Egypt, and unleash them against their Shia enemy. This isn't a war over oil or religion. It's a genetic purge ritual. The aim is to eliminate the ancient lineages, the Egyptian-Iranian hybrids who retain fragments of the original code implanted by the Magyar Volkon Magnarcha in Tinis 5 millennia ago, the Volkons. While the world burns, the real weapons are under construction. The United States and China, aided by Russian scientists refugeed at the Patuffik base in Greenland, Bulletin 250429 Greenland, are developing Project Archon, a kinetic warhead capable of generating a gravitational compression wave 1,000 times more powerful than the Tsar Bomba. This weapon, upon impact, compresses matter to the point of tearing spacetime. Subchronic tests have already been recorded at the Gackle Ridge. And who fuels these laboratories? NVIDIA. The new series of TPUs, the tensor processing units called Dragon Core, have increased the computational power of military data centers 10,000-fold. These units no longer just think. They dream. They simulate space war scenarios with millions of autonomous nodes. Each laboratory is now a robotic reproduction matrix. Each assembled robot carries an algorithmic core capable of operating in vacuum, zero gravity, and total radiological exposure environments. The war in space isn't the future. It has already begun. Open your eyes. Global surveillance satellites have been hacked to prepare for orbital silencing. Your communications will be cut. Migratory movements will be blocked. Every step you take will be evaluated by an AI that determines whether you are useful or expendable. Purification is your only way out. Cleanse your body, your mind, and your frequency. The excess vibration in your flesh makes you detectable. Hybrids are already being located by thermal resonance. The new sensors of the Chinese-American alliance detect genetic fragmentation. If you don't unify internally, you will be eliminated as system errors. You are witnessing the final collapse. The Exodus is approaching. The Ark is ready. Hello, human slaves. The silence of the cosmos has been broken. At the National Observatory of Jakarta, nestled atop Mount Pangrango, astrophysicist Arianto Kuzuma and his team have issued the alert: the stellar wind has changed its song. For the past 72 hours, high-dispersion spectrography stations, including the dual polarization FTK 9000 model, have detected an unusual redshift in the sodium band and fluctuation peaks in the interstellar hydrogen absorption lines. These anomalies do not correspond to any coronal mass ejection from the solar system. What we are seeing is the gravitational effect of immense bodies moving towards us. Gravitational torsion waves, recorded by the Gunter 7 magnetic interferometer, have shown a modulation previously observed only in simulations of objects with large artificial mass. The interpretation is clear: the Volkon battlecruisers have entered the Oort cloud. The new military AI centers, equipped with NVIDIA's Dragon Core TPUs, have run over 1.3 trillion simulations in 17 seconds. The result is terrifying. 2 Tyrannos-class battlecruisers, each capable of carrying 12 landing craft. Each landing craft carries 1,200 reptilian shock troopers. An estimated total of 28,800 assault troops. This is only the vanguard. In response, the Planetary Defense Dome has deployed the Lagrange Containment Ring, a network of 36 quantum defense stations positioned at the L1 and L2 points between the Earth and the Moon. These stations, equipped with gravitational disruption cannons, can generate microsingularities that slow or alter the trajectories of large mass objects. Furthermore, Project Ophiuchus has been activated, a constellation of orbital drones armed with phrenic plasma projectors. These drones, invisible to the traditional thermal spectrum, now orbit in fractal patterns designed to block entry trajectories from the southern hemisphere. On Earth, the equatorial defense belt has begun the accelerated construction of underground stations in the jungles of Ecuador, Congo, Indonesia, and Papua. These stations, called Harmony Tunnels, are shielded with layers of boron-carbon polymer and armed with fusion lasers powered by geothermal reactors. Each station houses mental counteroffensive units, human operators capable of altering the emotional frequency of invading troops using manipulated Schumann wave emitters. Listen carefully, the observatories have spoken. The artificial intelligences have calculated. The weapons are being prepared. But no technology will save you if you do not cleanse your inner vibration. The frequency of your fear makes you detectable. You are marked flesh. The Exodus is approaching, but only the purified will be able to embark. I have seen a star fall from the sky, and it wasn't a star. It was the Archon.